Hello and welcome. Forgive me. I didn't want to upload episode 1 until I knew I was going to record episode 2, and it turned out that the time in between was like 3 or 4 weeks. It's been almost a month of waiting to get back to this game. So I'm just doing an overview for anybody who may be joining late. We are playing per Astra at Astra level 6. We need to do space projects. Lots of them. I can see we got lots in the queue. This one here might become very relevant very soon because the next big thing is we have very low happiness. Very, very low. The terraforming is coming, but like 6 turns away for an oxygen in this area. There, it's already at -1, so it won't do anything. Like, that's not good. We thank God we got the temperature up, but we're not doing so hot. We don't have a lot of water, so it's not like we're going to be going anywhere else. We don't have a lot of food. At least with the heat space project, we can put this in the main zone, and everybody who lives here will become happier. Hello? Okay, so we got 2 people living here and 3 people living here. So that's 5 more happiness. Woo, 5 happiness. Love it. This thing here does not have a bus station, does it? It doesn't look like it, so we have a bunch of negative happiness. This bad boy here also has a bunch of negative happiness. Love it. We do have another trading port available. Perhaps it's worth moving one of these mines. And I think that we had talked about Planitia. That's +1. So really the big thing is, how are we going to solve this immediate crisis of our low happiness? How do we feel about our resource generation? It's pretty okay. The energy's really good. The tritium is really good. We have a big tritium project, so that's good that we've stockpiled a whole bunch. This coming in is good. We're also going to want these space hotels as soon as possible. 10 happiness can be very big for us. We also have opportunities to use our water to up our happiness. Problem with that is that we don't have any water. So let's do our first scan over here. Get a bunch of water. Aquifer over here. We should also be looking at what area should we be settling in next. This has +1 temperature. And this area over here also has +1 temperature. This also has a nitrate deposit, so perhaps these flat plains would be good, but flat plains in particular are not very good. The lava tube here is in a 0, and then this lava tube over here is +5 with some tritium, some small deposits. So perhaps we should do some scanning over this way. If that's the case, there's more people living in this city than the other. So let's take this tritium deposit and send it over to become a mine for the water. And then here, we will add another space project, spaceport. So very good, very good. We're going to need food to settle a new location. So while that's being done, let's just up the production of this space project. And we are throwing out a water to get more silicates, but we don't have to do that anymore. Oh, we do. Okay. And yeah, and then happiness for every robot in the city. This has 3 people, 2 robots. That's 6 happiness. Worth considering. What would we get rid of, though? This city's pretty optimized because you got the energy district, the science district, the happiness, and then all of the other stuff. I don't know. Do we care more about water? Water could help terraform the planet and therefore make people happy. I'm not sure how much the terraforming actually does help, though. I don't think it really does. Unless I place like trees or something, in which case, yay. But what is the temperature in this? We have some water, though we have to get a bunch of titanium to shore up if we are going to lose our titanium. Now, what about the sandstones? We could spend our food, connect to that, so we lose a happiness, then gain some happiness. We're a little bit desperate, so I'm going to do that. We need a new city, though, as soon as possible. Let us look. Happiness is what we'll grab, and then... more rovers. We don't need an oxygen factory. In fact, we cannot spend the happiness to do it. We have a ton of science, so I think we want this food structure here. Gee, do we even have food production happening? We do, right here. Hard to reorganize what we have going on, though. Because what I was thinking is, well, first, we're going to make giant space marine. So this increases the heat in a zone. We're doing this on Solus, and bam, we got a bunch more happiness from that. We're going to keep exporting our tritium like it's going out of style, despite the fact that that would be a fun space project. Do we have enough food? Not nearly enough. Scan over here. Scan over here. These are happiness locations, so we're getting happiness along the way. I'd really like to found this city, but we need lots of food for that. We have so many structures that we'd like to build, but without food, it's pointless. So now we can start bringing in an extra food. You think it's worth doing a turn of food imports? Like, let's slow this production down. Export a ton of science and bring in a ton of food. 7 food plus the 4 is 11. Let's do that at least once. A big space project for 50 atmosphere. That would make our people happy with an extra bit of radiation protection. It actually would make it so that we don't have to be in a lava tube settlement, because it would go up to, well, it would go up to 5 radiation protection. Let's see. We've got heat microbes here. How many other microbes do we have on the planet? Another heat microbe here. I'm pretty sure here we only have... we have cyano and methane something. So we could meticulous ones. And that would give us a titanium production. It gives us a 4-turn cooldown, so we'll do it. And now we have another 2 prestige for our happiness. We did slow down the rate at which we're terraforming, but we're going to put another heat one down soon to make up for it. Happiness location. Crater. Fine. Food. We can slow down the food import now. We need at least 1 import, so I think we're just good to go back all in on our space project. Though we could get a lot more happiness sooner with the hydrogen there. It's just getting the orbital ring is going to be huge. +1 power for every 4 new space projects completed, including this one. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Do we have enough water? We do not, because we're exporting it. 10 projects. We have no need for this. We can get 20 happiness, or we can pass for 15. Or we can just scan, get some more water, get more happiness. Hell yeah. I mean, we got lots of actual energy, so... that's good. A train station, a bunch of expansions, and it removes the negative connection penalty. So even going here and overwriting this structure, which gives us 3 connections, would be very meaningful. But first, lava tube. Food sector. Happiness? I can't do happiness here because of that mine. New cape goes here. Bop, 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 bop. This wants to be between all the food stuff. This is a big happiness building. We want to put this one down soon. But for now, that's good. Good thing we had all that energy. Or that would have been a rough. Another lava tube. So this is a place where people like to live. We're getting 13 happiness from it, the hospital and the headquarters. We were to build a bunch of buildings. We don't need you. We do want you. And more energy production wouldn't be the worst. More food production as well, just because we have that food structure built. And we can connect over here where we already have a water mine set up. Yes, let's go. That was pretty popping for us. So this is building up quickly. We're only at -10 happiness per turn. We really were able to solve that problem quickly. Yes, cultured meat labs. That's awesome for us. More terraforming is probably high on our list, but look, culture meat labs, happiness, extra food, food adjacency, all powerful. Orbital ring in the air. That allows us to go 11 export. That's pretty wild. I think first, though, we got to go in on this stuff here. We should be exporting probably some science and importing. We need food. We need titanium. We're going to need more science. Silicates is something we don't make much of. Let's do that for just a turn. I should have scanned somewhere further away. That was kind of a waste of a long distance scan to do one that was 2 steps away, but I like the resources that we had looking at us. I think we're in a good spot. This term is coming to an end. I don't think we're going to have to do the water thing. More card choice and more terraforming. Space projects are what we need to win the game. Let's not have two ways about it. So this location here has 1, 2, 3 negative happiness locations. If we take this and override the road paver, it's just an improvement, and now we don't have any of that negative. This project can also be built on ocean locations. I did not know that. Did you know that? I did not know that. That's very cool. I don't think we need it. Well, we will take it. I just don't know where it needs to go. Especially if there's like an aquifer around here. How many steps away is this? For 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, let's see if this is a water aquifer. It wasn't. Well, I mean, are we really going to go to this crater? It's super cold, so probably not. There. A little bit of goodness. So can this go another titanium production? Now we're overriding our atmosphere oxygen one, but it's fine. We still have this in 1 turn. Don't worry about it. We're at +2 of our 3 titanium production just from these microbes, which I think is actually pretty amazing. People are impressed. We're exporting titanium because we were bringing in this stuff. Okay. Not sure what to export right now. Why are we importing this for? Something like this? I want 1 more. Because that'll finish next turn. Alright, retiring our leader, 100 support, open leader panel. This is the space projects lady. Oh my god, we actually have a chance of like doing something incredible right now. I don't know about any of this. Space hotels, you're out. Okay. Space hotels every turn, I think, is the plan. Because look at these space hotels versus those space hotels. They only cost 10 titanium. 10. Which, don't get me wrong, we don't have that much titanium. But, like, could we potentially get some? I don't know. We do have enough water. Let's get another heat microbe nearby. Because that'll really make this turn better when this is so far away anyway. I mean, food production is food production. I'd really like to put this right here. For this 2 happiness, that happiness, all right in that spot. This auto explorer. I mean, I am low on science, but I won't be for very long. We need titanium if we can get it. Titanium would really help us. There's no titanium nearby. So instead, let's just do a nearby exploration, perhaps open more options, more optimal routing, better long-term exploration potential. I don't think any of this matters to me in a way that's meaningful. Perhaps the animal spreader. But even that isn't, like, isn't the most important. All right. Let's get to work. We're going to export as much as we can. We're not going to finish any projects this turn, unfortunately. But next turn, we're going to do alternative materials, and that's really going to help. I like a lot of this, but just give me a quick second. Alternative materials. So now this needs 5, and it's going to be completed. And this needs 1 more. So now both of those will get completed next turn. Don't spend your titanium. Don't spend your titanium. I'm looking at this card. You know what? I'm only exporting 4 titanium right now. Still, I do need to import it pretty aggressively, but I guess if I don't need to do it right away, then let's perhaps get to work on this. 4 in per turn, 4 out per turn, plus exploration, like this. Now there's some titanium. All right, look, we don't want this. These habitation modules, lame. This one's fine. More trading is fine, but we really are using all of our locations right now. We already have an animal spreader. I don't know why I picked up the other one. We're losing 50 happiness per turn. This doesn't really matter for us either because we're going to take the easier one to do, but it doesn't really matter. So there's a bunch of stuff. There's the terraforming. We're back in to acceptable levels here. Now, another 50. Get us close. Go here and here, and then another round of alternative space materials. It doesn't help this project, unfortunately, which is a little bit lame. But I like these projects getting some boost. So water is being used to import something, probably titanium. What is it that we can finish this turn? I mean, this is 7 and then 4. We actually have enough to do the rest of this in 1 turn. That's kind of insane. Now, Cape here, you're really stoked to be alive. You'll be even more stoked. I mean, you only have... Oh, you have 2 robots. Okay, so then this will make you even happier. And then we're exporting 7 titanium, so I can't afford to do this mine and still have enough. Goodness. Another trading port, though. This is pointless. This is potentially good. This costs titanium, though, right now. Okay. So let's pass. What is this at? Filling out big cities makes people extra happy. So 10 more support. Let's just take a turn and do a big scan. Get a bunch of metals coming in. Get a bunch of happy campers. You. I mean, something like this. That'll really make progress across all of them without dipping our stockpiles too low. Like, we can maintain a production at this rate. A little bit more oxygen coming in would be nice. I don't know. The Cape. And we could fill this in pretty quick. Can I override? I can. Because, like, this will improve happiness. And then more projects. Anything I can do now? Yeah, that's food. Okay, let's go get another food production, I guess. And then a microbe spreader? There's titanium down this way, so I guess we could take a second and just get another... Oxygen or heat? Heat's going to take 2 turns basically no matter what. So there we go. Alright. We can still get another project. I don't really want them, but the cloud seeding makes the plant spreader worthwhile, and that is a good enough decision for me. So this needs 6. So 1, 2, or 1, 2. So now that's going to be completed. This needs 5 and 5. Right now it's getting 5. Then I can get 5 more. What resources do I need? If I had a whole bunch, where would I even want to cloud seed? Like, you would be okay. So if I had a bunch of nitrates, we would be in an okay spot. So let's go see. Let's get some nitrates here. That's a pretty abysmal amount, but then a long-range scan for 5 more. Then we expand through here, even though it gives us a negative. Because this area here will now have rainfall. And this is a spreader, though I should have put the spreader here. Because now this spreader allows me to put my one and only trees into here. Haha, love it. And we could move things in the future. Lots of options are available to us, but generally that felt okay. Then what we'll do is we'll get another space hotel? I don't know, I can get the water, but I think I'd rather just get the space hotel. Just easy titanium, 10, gives us an immediate impact. All this crap doesn't really matter to me. Whole bunch of text messages that don't matter. Too popular, too cool. Much happiness. We need the resources twice over. Connections for every robot is nice. 1 comfort for every 4 food. I mean, that's 2 comfort. But getting more robots would be, like, 2 more robots would be 2 more comfort as well, so. Not to mention all the exploration and the hyperloop and igloo. Yeah, we don't need that mine. That's too much happiness for me to not take. And then this is 50 more atmospheres. The atmosphere's coming. Big happiness. You know what? Let's get happiness gang in here. So that's... We got 12 happiness. So with all of our people living here, that's only 3 pops. But 3 pops times 12 really does add up. All of a sudden, our happiness is booming. The economy is booming. Get more... Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, yeah, we're going to do our productions again. Though I think if you put up your production before clicking the button, you get it all. So, like, let's see. We have +3 titanium right now, right? If I go here and make a mine, we have +4. So am I going to get my production a second time of 3, or am I going to get my production again and even now that it's 4? So we're at 5 right now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Get extra production for cheating. Another space hotel. Love it. This is now going to get completed. And I can start throwing resources into both of these. Next turn, I'll do the alternative resourcing. This stuff can get thrown out. We are full stride into Ad Astra per Astra. Though this is the turn I really wanted them to give us a new space project, because I wanted to choose the space project and then get the alternative materials for it, whatever it was. But you can't always get what you want. You can't always I don't care for any of this. Do we care about getting 6 extra materials into space or getting a new space hotel set up? I think we may as well do another space hotel started and then start shipping in. We need 11. That's a lot. And we have it. And we have it. Okay. And then this is 1 structure away from being complete. So we get more happiness if we just finish it, because of our metropolis here. So we have 9 happiness from that. Every 8 new buildings you construct. We're actually about to get another 1 support here. That one's fine, but I don't care for any of this, I don't think. Maybe the expansion hub. I mean, there is a space project, but instead, alternative materials. And then what we're going to do is spend this turn hauling in titanium, because that's going to finish, and that's going to finish. We love that. Are we settling a new location? Not this turn. Don't care. Didn't ask. More titanium. Space project. Biogenerator. Laboratory homesteads. I mean, this is just meh. Meh. And then no space projects? You're kidding me. Space. 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 Loving it. Wait for it. Space hotel. And then boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And then 1 turn, baby. But I'd really like more options for space. And like these, I really don't care. I mean, homesteads, I guess, just because it comes with extra happiness. But like, we need to settle a new location before that even matters. And like, are we gonna do that? I guess we could set up a mining location here. This is 3 happiness, 2 happiness. So Duca, you're loving it. I don't have any robots, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This would let us expand immediately. It would cost me all my titanium though, so let's not do that, and let's just end our turn. Space projects, thank you. Enable, and then we actually don't have enough space projects without expanding real quick, which is interesting. Is it worth doing the Hyperloop? Hyperloop, and then titanium, titanium. Mine. Trading spaceport. Now we have enough that we can do all 12 in 1 turn. I like that. And then another space hotel, please. Just more space projects, more better, because that's what we need to win. Sand dunes. I have food and energy, so that's worth connecting to. Don't have enough titanium for you. I could go get another sand dune, though. Because hyperloops allow us to just go. And now we have just insane happiness forever, which does benefit us because we took the Joy Lady, which gives us the plus cards and everything like that. I remember doing that because it's almost always good long-term passive, just to have +1/+1. I don't think I care for any of these. Nope. Actually, there may have been a watering one, which would have been nice, but... Alright. You don't give me space. You don't give me space. And there's no space project. So before we retire, let's get another space hotel project. Then, this lady gives us trade route bonuses, which is nice. +2 support per turn per trade route. We don't need support anymore, though. We've won the support game, so we're not worried about that. Everybody gets global radiation protection. What do we need? What do we need? Space projects. Just space projects. What do we need to do? Space projects. More shipping capacity. More... Okay. Here. And then this. So there's a little bit more shipping capacity. I mean, we're putting 10 titanium into space per turn, which is a pretty good amount to be putting out, to be honest. Probably put some food into titanium as well. And then let's go scan for some titanium. I think it's just as simple as ending turn and crossing our fingers that we get space projects, because that's what we need. The only other thing that we could do is get more scientific, like, card draw and stuff. But, I mean, you can see how many cards we're looking at every turn. It just doesn't matter if none of them are space cards. I mean, I don't mind getting more plants planted and more spacing capacity, but it's not going to do very much if we don't get anything to do with it, you know? Like, woo, here we go. New dock. People aren't as loving living here, but it's fine. I should have put it here. Okay. Do you have connections? What? You guys are damaged? I didn't even know. Can I just overwrite you? Because one food is not meaningful to me. That's a way of solving the problem, isn't it? And that got rid of the negative happiness penalty. Is there a mine to send you to? No. Embassy. Look, what I need is tritium. And I'm one shy of doing the one I wanted. So none of this matters. I could spend a bunch of titanium getting these canyon views, but I don't really care. I don't have a plant ready to spread, so I don't need to do cloud seeding just yet. Heat or oxygen, may as well be oxygen. And none of these are space projects, so let's get out of here. I mean, please, please, Lord. There we go, space projects. Oh my god. So, yes, yes, yes. We're just taking all space projects all day. We don't actually have enough silicates, and I think that's the one I'd like to do first, because 16 is cheapest. So let's see if we can clear that out in like a turn. To do it, now that's a silicate production. Those are both silicate productions. We're going to give up on a titanium production, which we will send, you know, away. Good luck. Enjoy. That'll get us another spaceport. And now, if we cancel, we are ready to do 16 trades in one turn and invest a couple titaniums for freebie. And that's a big trade. And that's going to work. Look, now that you have trade, you have zone stuff, you can go here and like there's the rainfall. So now you can plant trees in your area. And you can also expand to here. And oh, I was gonna do that, but we haven't explored that yet, so it's probably not worth it yet. I just don't really care for any of these structures. I don't need to build anything. I just need to ship things into space. So bam. Now ocean. Should be a little bit afraid of oceans, shouldn't we? Let's just do this beforehand, because I noticed that one. Our main city there is fine. These cities are all fine up to level 2. Got a lot of scans ready. We can do all of the titanium for this in one turn. 18, as long as we find some more titanium to ship. So right there, we're good. But while we're at it, right there again. And then while we're at it, this can explore... energy, power, happiness, none of that matters for us. Let's do the science. And then we're not playing that because that costs titanium. We're not playing any of this. Let's do... This is harder for us to build than this. And then more cards per turn is good. None of this matters. Otherwise... Was there a happiness structure, I guess? No. And we can do an exploration here too, just to clear things out. Can't grab any more space projects till these ones are done. We're about to water the planet heavily. Boom. Oxygen, I think, is still the #1. Gotta go. I don't think we even have a plant spreader, do we? Oh yeah, we do, because we did that forest on the left side at one point. We're not doing animals anytime soon. It doesn't matter though. Like, even if we could do animals, why would we? It's not something that we need. What we need next is tritium, because we're gonna do tritium projects like it's going out of style, and we're gonna start doing this one, and we don't have enough resources to do that. What about now? That seems legit. New DACA. Here's a person moving in just because. A happiness structure, like, it doesn't, even though, like, it doesn't matter. Why would we do that? It's just resources that aren't being put towards winning. Are you winning, son? I'm trying, Dad. I'm freaking trying. This. No trade routes. Don't care. You cost 15. So that's enough. I need a little bit more tritium, and I know of a big tritium spot. Hell yeah, that one's going out next turn. None of this matters. Not enough tritium? 4. Okay, wait. Okay. We don't have enough tritium. We're short by 1. Right? No, we're short by... Oh, never mind. God damn. That's 6. I had enough if I had just done that one instead of this one. Alright, desperate times, desperate measures. Let's overwrite this and put this in. Hell yeah. We took a lot of happiness hit there, but we can take it. This goes out. Are we there yet? Oh my god, we're so close. We're flooding everything. We're flooding everything because I wasn't paying attention again. Remember that time I wasn't paying attention? I mean, do I even care? I mean, I do a little bit, but... What do we need to send out? 21 points. Is there a 21 point project? No. We got to do 2 16s. Well, this one's actually tricky because we don't have enough yet. So 5, 3, and then 8. And then with any of our leftover outputs, we need more of this. And then in 2 turns, we're good to go. Actually, I can probably just, you know, scan and get it, but... Scan, scan... Well, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? Sure. This is all gonna work, right? Like, you can just... You can overwrite it, it's fine. Oh. I mean, we're good, right? So skip everything, next turn, go away, click, click. Whew! Let's frickin' go. Did people like that this was split up into 2 episodes over 2 days? What's the thought on that? Because I don't know. I think this one would have been a long single video. Mars, you frickin' topia, man. Let's frickin' go. 59 turns. I love frickin' Ad Astra per Astra, man. 59 turns. We did that one in fewer turns than this one took us 68 turns. The one we just did on a higher difficulty, right? With 25 more points of space and +1 difficulty, we did it in like literally 9 turns sooner. 9 turns. 9. We could export like 18 or 19 units per turn. So even if we had to do another 5 points, you know, another 25 points, we were there in 2 turns, right? 9 turns for us is almost like another 180 points into space, if that's 20 per turn. Like, that's how bussin' we were. Even if you say that we had to reorient our economy for, you know, a certain amount of that, maybe we were only putting out 15 per turn. Well, still, that's 120. Anyways, we had a huge capacity for export. We had good production, and we just slugged it out. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to hearing people's feedback. Ciao for now.